we're getting together, making it happen. WRBN, Warner Robins. And the beat goes on.
Seen that comedian that goes around? He's like,
Oh, yeah. God.
yeah,
Yeah, I like that guy.
he's funny, man. He walk up to big guys doing work on the gym.
You seen him do Bartle dude? Or that guy? It's like a country dude. Goes up and nobody knows what the fuck he's talking about.
God, that's so funny, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. And some people act like they know what he's talking about.
Some motherfuckers be mad as people. Like, man, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. You gotta get up out my face, man. You know what I mean? They just talk about, whatever.
And he'll say, yeah, the bottle juice.
Yeah.
And they'll say something, and he'll take a totally different word from
And
it.
go,
You're
yeah,
like,
you know where
what
to
the
get some
fuck?
I got some potaki? Potaki? Or
It's a great bit.
get some tacky. Yeah, I don't know how he does. Have you seen him in the gym with the Oh,
That's the
my
best.
God.
I think he's going to get killed.
It's like, that ain't nothing.
So, welcome to WRBN Podcast.
WRBN.
Podcast. The number one Rehab podcast in the world.
That's true.
It is true. Go look it up. Google. Get your Google machine out.
And if you find a bigger WRBN podcast,
And let us know, because very litigious.
we will cancel them.
We will.
We will set a fleet of lawyers down from atop the highest. Oh, New York.
Here they come.
Lightning. Whatever.
Tons of Buicks carrying tons of lawyers in suits.
It's true. It will rain briefcases upon your
Yes.
upon your
Motions
yard.
upon motions.
Yes.
In court. You better hire a lawyer.
Yeah,
You better come big.
because we're fucking rich.
Yes, we are rich. That's how we roll. We're big.
We're rich in love.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yo,
So
not
in that
money,
case-
but love. Yeah, love
we're rich
and
in
grooviness.
rich in grooviness
Mm-hmm.
and vibes, man. So
I was gonna say we do bring the good vibes. You know,
yeah, I guess.
every week.
I don't even know what kind of vibes we bring.
I think it's pretty good.
I think we try.
I think it's a good vibe going on here.
I don't
It
know.
is.
I don't know. I mean, we don't have any bongos.
Oh, man, I got this out here for you.
I already played that at another show.
I know. I mean, but it's a thing now. It's a thing. You know what I mean? It's here. So you want bongos next? Okay, we'll get some bongos on here.
I was on my way to get me another bear. Tripped over the dog.
Okay.
And busted my left ear. About the time my son said I'm queer and I didn't hear it. And I was like, thank God, when I found out 20 years later, he was sucking rod. It was wild.
Whoa, I like that one.
Well, at least he had them
Sucking
few
rod.
years. You know what I mean? To not know about it.
It was good. See, that's all you really need. If you had if we had bongos, yeah, we could really get some music going
I
here
know.
with that and bongos.
Good vibes.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna get some bongos in here. Maybe a tambourine if we're feeling really
I
happy.
don't know about the tambo.
The tambo? You're not down with the tambo?
I'm not down with the tambo.
It does seem like, hey, that's for a person that really can't do anything. Here, take the tambo.
I don't know. I've seen some fire-ass tamboists. Tambourinists.
Is that what you're called, a tamboist?
Yeah.
Hey, send us your finest tamboist video stylings, and we'll judge them on the podcast.
There's a good
You'd
tambourine
be surprised
player
if they
out
sent
there.
20
shit, there's
we
been
get
a
20
song
video.
about a guy who played it.
I thought Spoon Man. No, that's Spoon Man.
No, it's not.
The Tambourine Man. Oh, that's right. Who sings Tambourine Man? That would be
Well, I think the most popular version for me would be
oh man.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man,
The
play a
Beatles.
song for me. It was
The Beatles is mine. Don't they do it? I'm gonna
Crosby,
feel
Stills,
bad.
and Nash,
Man.
or the Mamas and the Papas, or was it? I don't know who played that damn shit.
Good song. Tambourine Man.
You know, you got Tambourine Man.
Bob Dylan,
Bob
wrote it.
Dylan.
Okay, Bob Dylan wrote it. That's
But it
one.
was sang better by somebody else.
Man, all Bob Dylan songs are sang better by somebody else.
Hey, man, that's not He was damn near rapping, dog. That's your problem.
Yeah.
You know, you're not into poetry.
Oh,
You're into heavy metal guitars.
yeah. No, behind
Dragons
poetry.
and fire and swords.
But poetry, there's poetry in that. When some good Ronnie James Dio poetry going on.
Ronnie James Dio poetry.
He's a great poet.
What kind of netherworld do you live in?
This
Like a rainbow in the dark.
That's
What
right.
is that?
When there's lightning, it always brings me down. He's got so many great vocal. I mean, I was just saying you said that's what I like. I do like that. I'm all about that. You are all about it too, Ronnie James Dio.
I'm not
fucking
about
rules.
Ronnie James Dio.
Come on.
I do.
Well, you said Rainbow in the Dark when Ronnie James Dio came up, and that's kind of a dead giveaway that you're not a huge Ronnie James Dio fan. That means like I know a Ronnie
Why?
James
Because that's
Dio
not
song.
Ronnie James Dio at all.
No, that's him, but it's not like his. It's not like it'd be like if somebody brought up you and somebody started singing.
Sitting at a bar.
No, the opposite of that. Maybe somebody started singing. This I know, or no. I'll go Last Tattoo. what I mean?
So it's really one of his popular songs.
That's right.
Really?
Rainbow in the Dark is so poppy
Wow. I've been in the
for
dark.
him. Only reason because they
I've
added.
never seen a rainbow in the dark.
Man, it's something to see. It's something to sing about for sure. I wonder where he came up with that idea. I know you think that it's stupid. You're like rainbow in the dark.
It don't make any sense
it
because
it
there's
does.
no rainbow if there's the absence of light.
You have to have light to have a
Moisture.
rainbow. And
Moisture has to
and
be
light.
there.
Moisture and light, right? That's what it takes. Moisture and light.
I mean, I
the
guess
right.
at some angle, or maybe some kind of light and a prism of some sort.
Hang on. How can you even see it if it's in the dark?
Maybe that's what he was saying.
Maybe it was something.
It's all beautiful, but you can't see it because it's dark. Maybe you have to research the rest of the lyrics and see what he's talking about. Maybe that everything's really good. It just looks bad. Times are hard right now. It looks like it, but you don't know how beautiful they really are.
Uh-huh. I think Tambourine Man, the Birds also did it. I think that's the version
Maybe
you're
that's
talking
the
about.
Birds, yeah.
The version you're talking
Because I
about.
remember they probably said, because the dude that at the record label was supposed to say, "Oh, yeah, that song's for the Birds."
And the Birds were like, hell yeah,
we'll do
that. We'll
That's
do
fucking
anything.
Bob Dylan, bro.
Well, fucking Bob Dylan will do anything. Like Smokey Robinson did it. The Birds. Yeah, that's the Birds who I'm thinking of. That I was like, the Beatles. So dumb. I knew as soon as I said that I was wrong.
Man, the Birds are way better than the Beatles.
Oh,
they would have hated the Beatles. They'd have flew down and scooped them up.
You're just talking about like the power of the. You can't be like that because the Eagles would be far superior to the Birds. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to talk about it like that.
Of course. But
he's trying to think of a bigger band. What about the Bears?
It's until the alien ant farm comes down from space and fucking
yes.
takes over.
I don't know. There's Godzilla though. That's a band, and that's a pretty big beast. Yes, you haven't heard Godzilla?
No, don't.
Oh man, you really need to hear some Godzilla.
No, I don't. I've seen
Everybody go listen to Godzilla. I think it's spelled Gorgilla right now. It's the original spelling of Godzilla. I do believe I think it's something like that. Anyway, they were originally named Godzilla, like we spell it here, but then they had to change it. You know how people are. They're very litigious these days, Danny. You know, it's probably a sea of lawyers that rained down a bunch of briefcases on them.
Yes. Yes. That's right.
With appeals and motions and, just all kinds of stuff. And what they call that? You got to come in for an interrogation. No. Depositions.
I had to go to one of those. Ugh. That shit was bullshit.
Oh.
But I don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about law stuff. People are litigious, like I'm saying.
That was a long ass day, and them mugs knew that I was not ready to be there, and they took
advantage of it.
We are fixing to torture this son of a bitch to death.
That's what I hear. That's what it's like.
It says in the Bible you're not supposed to sue people. And I see.
Well,
why.
somebody
That
needs
shit
to tell.
Sucks, damn.
Somebody needs to tell somebody. Then,
Yeah.
It also says that you should not charge. You shouldn't charge interest to lend people money.
I know it. What?
Yeah, it really does.
Well, guess what?
She says, y'all are making up some shit. What it says in the Bible. Doesn't it say be kindly?
I think
Kindliness is next to godliness. Yeah. No, but it does. I do believe that it's something about the making interest on lending the money, and that's why the Jewish community got into lending money, and that's why some of the first banks started. Because guess what? If you're Jewish, it's not against their religion to make interest on lending.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, actually, yeah, I do believe that is all true. Go Google it.
I think it is. I think
it's fucking cool. It's crazy, and it's all based on religion, which is crazy because that's what the Baptist and all the people, the Catholics, I believe too, believe that you shouldn't do that. But it was not a belief.
So what we're basically saying is that today's political climate is completely retarded.
We don't have to even say that, man. We don't even have to say that. I think it's always been politically retarded for a long time.
It's turned into a demolition derby.
It is. It's a demolition derby now. Yeah, it is. It's horrible, and it's
I don't
one
know
of those
enough
things.
about it to know. I'm just saying, looking from the outside.
Oh gosh, woo, man. You know what? Is I'd rather talk about the climate of the NBA or the climate of rap music at the moment. You came in here talking about Eminem.
Well, Eminem's.
I'm just I know he's dope. I'm saying, but I
know he's the biggest rapper of all time.
He's the biggest downloaded rapper of all time, is what he is. He's not the biggest rapper of all time. He's the biggest downloaded rapper of all time.
Probably. I think I've heard that it was the closest one behind him was like that, and I don't know where I heard that, or maybe I got the facts wrong, but I heard it was 800,000
Master P.
Him, you know what I'm saying?
Master P.
No.
The rapper.
Yeah, as far as rapper, not as far as music downloads. You came in here kind of, I think you misrepresented. You were saying downloads. You said downloads. You didn't say rapper downloads.
No.
But that's probably how your mind thinks. It's probably not Miley Cyrus. It's probably Taylor Swift has the most downloads. Is that right? Oh, you don't
I don't
know?
know how to get it all like.
On Spotify, she does.
They damn don't know nothing.
Yeah, but downloads is one thing. I mean, downloads. If you could, it's a lot of people can listen to our show, but it's downloading it. That's when it shows up for me. So if you just listen to it, it's cool. Is it the same for music? No, I don't think that it is. I think it's every time you listen to it, it shows up in music. I do believe we looked that up, but I could be wrong. We might have been drinking sangria that day.
We may have been having cigars up the coast of Puerto Rico. The rum was flowing like the loins of an old woman in hospice.
Oh my God.
I don't know what
I don't know.
My freestyle game is lacking at the moment.
We all have those days. He just gets right underneath you down in this dog. He plants it. He's happy as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny. Well, let's get back into Graffiti the World, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4th Rehab record to date at this point where we're at in time in 2005. Am I right? In 2005.
Are you talking about the record itself or the album?
The
song.
Oh, did you no, the record.
Okay.
The record is the fourth from Rehab that we've covered.
Yeah.
Right? So
That's me thumping my feet.
So and on this record, right here, Graffiti the World.
Yesterday it was the dog stomping my feet. Now the dog's down there can see me stomping my feet. And you go, what's that? It's like,
No, because of her. She's going, what the hell?
huh?
He's doing weird stuff. He's just
Yeah.
moving around a lot.
As long as he doesn't have a cord wrapped up in there, I'm cool. Okay.
Well, not yet anyway.
Watch, keep your eye on him. It's
I know.
close. This dog. His name is Joey Nunnaw, and he gnaws on everything. You know what I mean? But this record, Graffiti the World, we're up to the song Graffiti the World, and it's funny. This is one of the first. This is the first song, the first track I ever heard off this record, and it starts off really, really cool. So what? Tell me about this record, and I'm sure the placement of everything obviously doesn't come into play when you're writing songs, but what about this one? How did it come about? Because it's really cool. Got a lot of lyrics in it.
I was just thinking about, just it hit me, and it was kind of like it hit me all at once. Like the whole song was like damn near done at one time. It's like I just wrote down graffiti the land with skyscrapers. I started thinking about kids getting not necessarily the kid getting in trouble at the end and all that, but just like, and I can't remember what I think maybe I looked at some graffiti because I love it. I love to watch it. I can't do it, but I like to look at it. And appreciate the art form. But then I started thinking about how much trouble people get into for it. And then I started thinking about people claiming land and like, this is mine. I'm going to build what I want to on it. Da, da, da. And airspace. I started thinking about that. Like, people own airspace. And then you think about the prince of the principalities of the air and all that. And then he's that,
you own airspace?
You can own airspace above buildings. Like if you own the World Trade Center, if you did, there was airspace. Trump
sell
owns
it?
Places
In the air?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't believe me? Look it up.
No, Google it.
And that you can put anything out through internet, through anything you want to negative. But this kid with a great talent can't make an ugly part of the city look better. You know what I mean? Y'all built the shit. You ain't take care of it. He just, I don't know. It's just all a big thing. And it could be, looked at as just rebellion. But damn, Tower of Babel was rebellion. And there's a lot of them big old towers out there. I bet it wasn't that tall. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, anywho, that's what I get to thinking about. You know what I mean? Kid's got a couple of spray cans. And, dang, that's dope what he did.
Well, I loved all the lyrics. That's really the way it builds up like that too. It's really good, and the way the spray, the fucking the spray can in the first of it, just genius. Who thought of that?
That was me, but it was Billy Hume's driveway, and he had this driveway, and I talked to him about it, and he was like, "Yo, it's a good idea." And he took a microphone out. It was a sunny day, luckily. Took it out, and we got the shaking outside and spraying it out. And then we got me and somebody else running down the driveway so that you could hear feet running like the cops were chasing you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In that one part, we're getting ready to listen to it. Oh, that's cool as shit. That's cool. That's a really cool little tidbit right there.
Well, I'm a bit of tid myself.
Yeah, that's a good tidbit.
Everybody likes a bit of tid.
Ooh, I like a titted bitty.
I'm not talking about that. I don't. There's
a titted bitty. Oh yeah.
The tid. I'm talking about the tid. TID. You're getting.
I said a titted bitty.
You're just
a tidbit, a titted bitty.
You're such a dirty person.
How about that? What? He's chewing on a bone down there like it's going.
Don't do that and then say chewing on a bone.
Chewing on a bone, giving the dog a bone. Something about that song by AC/DC, you know what I mean?
I don't know that song.
You never heard that song?
I don't listen to a lot of AC/DC. I know how.
Some's not
I heard Highway to Hell.
Oh my God. You've heard Back in Black, right?
Thunderstruck.
That song. You've heard Back in Black.
Back in Black, yes.
Okay, you've heard that Back in Black.
I think we sampled it way back in the days, and we might have sang something.
I can't find it. Nobody will send it to me. It's one of the. It's like Chico and the Man. It was one of that part, and we can't. I wish I could find it. Nobody has it. If anybody does, please send it so we could play it.
Chico and
not Chico and the Man. We got that. We played that one. That's awesome.
We did?
Yeah, we played it actually right before we did the Southern Discomfort record. Great song. You like that song, Chico and the Man.
I liked it.
Yeah. You were telling us how much you liked it before. It's a great song.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I don't remember.
I'm not trying to give you compliments. I'm just saying how.
Well, I appreciate that
This is not what this is about.
because I'm not into that.
At all. Don't send me your compliments.
No compliments. Please.
No, that's not what I'm working for.
Compliments
It's-
and money are for
yeah,
bitches and
yeah.
pussies. Watch me just get flooded with compliments now, just for people. And money, because people are just gonna be wanting to be like, let's fuck with him. Give him a bunch of money and compliments.
Yes.
Ooh,
Money and compliments.
That'll show him.
Fuck him. I'm going to give him all my money and compliments.
Yeah.
Oh, your red shirt's the reddest.
Oh, that's not what I'm wanting. I'm wanting a little more, you know,
What?
money.
And yeah. Oh man, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not. So anything you're gonna get sent to him, just to throw it to WRBN podcast, and we'll get that going. We're gonna go with Graffiti the World right here, and let's check it out. Strap up, suit up.
You know they say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. So vengeful and Mother Earth has been done wrong. And I think she's sick. Yo, she's puking up lava. Her nerves tremble along fault lines, ready to drop an entire city of filth that's been forced upon her. We build these towers of Babel and feel remorse for not of the mama divorced the father. The children are dropping blood as the rich get richer. Poverty's hot under the collar. Taking prayer out of schools and we trying to raise scholars. Creationism versus the theory of evolution. Air, water, land, mind, body and soul pollution. Kids stepping on landmines from wars we all losing. We chasing false idols, erasing from our Bibles the golden rule. The youth are becoming more suicidal. Who teaches them? You and I do. No wonder they want to fight you. Raised by hypocrites, you feel lied to. Graffiti the land with skyscrapers. Graffiti the sky with aeroplanes and satellites. Graffiti the minds of children with your man-made love. Graffiti the world. I saw the writing on the wall. We got ABC, NBC, MTV, TNT, the BBC, DVD, VHS, DSL, A&E, XTC, MP3, FCC, THC, NRA, GOP. ADD. The fight for free speech, lack of responsibility, thieves in positions of power, internet, pornography, guns in the home for fear that the next knock at the door could be death. The terrorists are in the White House and overseas. Racist, separatists, vicious, malicious, Buddhists, the Hindus, the Muslims, the Christians. Could it be our biggest barrier is language, or is oil that imported that one would inflict anguish? So cars could deplete the ozone on highways that stretch across the land where Indians once raised. Families were in denial, the world is afraid, and you say there's no more slaves. Graffiti the land with skyscrapers. Graffiti the sky with aeroplanes and satellites. Graffiti the minds of children with your man-made love. Graffiti the world. I saw the writing on the wall. We're addicted to planes, trains, and automobiles. We're addicted to addiction. We dig living in fiction for money, power, respect. The army gotta go kill. They under contract, so let the blood spill. Sort of morbid, ain't it? This picture that I just painted, it's an epiphany I had. I realized just how tainted our thinking really is. While in New York, when I saw a teenager being arrested for tagging a fucking wall. Graffiti the land with skyscrapers. Graffiti the sky with aeroplanes and satellites. Graffiti the minds of children with your man-made love. Graffiti the world. I saw the writing on the wall. I saw the writing on the wall. Graffiti the land with skyscrapers. Graffiti the sky with aeroplanes
a beat that hit harder, but it's good. You know what I mean?
What's that?
I always wanted the,
Most people have no clue that
but sorry, it's a good song.
You wish the beat was harder?
I wish, yeah. I always wanted to have a harder beat to that and less.
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
I didn't say there was nothing wrong with it.
Oh, you acted like it when you did acted like you did.
No, I mean, it just didn't happen. So, I mean,
Yeah.
there really ain't no
Yeah.
really need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about some shit that didn't happen. Huh?
No, but what was really cool when I heard that is how you told us about him recording you guys running down the driveway.
Yeah.
And then it was cool. I'm glad I know that now because I've always listened to that part and somebody's going, hey.
Yeah.
It's cool as
That's
shit. Cool as shit. It's supposed to be somebody chase. Yeah. And that's what it sounds. That's exactly what I see in my head when I hear that. Fucking so
Yeah.
cool. Hume did a great job on that.
Oh, man.
Really did. Fucking
Billy,
Hume. Good job.
get off your high horse, Billy, and quit with all the greatness.
Yeah, right. Y'all go check out his TikTok. You want to see some greatness on there. He is.
Anybody that
cat
wants
is-
to know about recording something well,
man.
and I don't know what he does about mixing and all that. I don't know what all his things about, but I've seen a few episodes. But Billy's a cool dude, and he knows his shit. And if you want to know about music, production, and recording,
He's always working with people too, man. I mean,
he's done
a lot
everything.
of
He's
people.
done
Daryl Licks.
hip hop album, Derelicts.
Daryl Licks.
Oh,
You never heard of him?
no.
Oh yeah, it's funny. It's funny how you were saying those names earlier, and this guy's named Daryl Licks, man. Yeah, the song is called "Poon Tunin'," and y'all need to go go check out the video and do yourself a favor. It's great.
It's
great.
real crazy. Earlier too, I was out in y'all's garage by myself, and I was thinking, things crossed my mind. What if your last name was Arias, and your parents named you Greg, and you were gregarious?
They did it on purpose.
Thinking that earlier outside smoking a cigarette. That's the kind of shit be running through my mind, and that's what my problem is. It's just constant.
Well, this is what we need more. When that happens, just jot it down and bring it up on the podcast.
If I
It's
did
nice.
that, I'd be.
Yeah, it'd be really bad.
Yeah, well, you've seen the
That's-
walls in my studio.
Oh yeah, I know.
You don't want your house to look like that.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be graffiti.
Graffiti
Of course, it'd
my
serve you
walls.
right for having a house.
What? Graffiti? Why?
You built it on this earth.
I know. What's up with that? I'm not
I don't
selling
know.
the spot above it.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not
It was-
selling the airspace. And if that's so, then why are these motherfuckers flying in my airspace over my house?
That's
I don't own that.
look. It's
Just tall
look
buildings.
up airspace. I'm telling you that airspace.
Okay.
People
I'm
owning
going to.
airspace is a real deal.
I'm not saying that it's not. Hear that, bro? I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying, do I own the airspace above mine automatically? Why are motherfuckers in my
I
airspace?
don't think that is the case. My
I don't really want them flying over my house. If that's the case,
I think you own the.
just like I don't want them driving through my yard. Like, get out of my yard.
Yeah, you don't want nobody driving through your yard.
No,
That wouldn't be good.
no. You don't want that. You don't want that. Hey, we're going to wrap this up. Hey, please like and subscribe. And especially download the show on whatever platform you're listening from. We would really appreciate it, and we appreciate all of our listeners. Also, if you leave us a 5-star rating and review, capture the screenshot, shoot us a copy. My dog will rip off my everything and freak out. Did you see that?
Yeah, I heard it. I was looking down.
He's gonna take my head with him. So anyway, fucking just go ahead and shoot us that because we need the help, obviously, over here. Screenshot. Give us a rating, please. 5 stars.
Yeah.
If you could do that, that'd be great.
And
not
then-
working at all.
And, you know,
Not working.
anybody who does will be given a gift. And
Yeah, you'll get your gift. We'll send you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Shoot us the copy and we'll send you a free gift. Next week, it's going to be.
thinking
Pound cake.
no. It
Everybody loves pound cake.
was probably gonna be a keychain.
A key.
Because it'll go with their key. Did they
So if you do it 2 weeks in a row, I can. But I'm not giving out. I mean, if you do it 2 weeks in a row, you know, I don't know. Okay, we'll hook you up. Well, I want one Spotify. They got to be different. One Spotify and one Apple. You know, something like that. One iHeart, one Apple. One iHeart, one Spotify.
What are you talking about?
Danny's like, one Deezer,
Apple
one
keychain?
Apple. No, I'm talking about platforms. Platforms, Danny. You know, like Deezer. You know,
These
come
are
on.
my nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that shit.
Yeah,
But
I
I,
know.
do remember you saying Deezer, and I said Deezer my nut. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
that's why I like
But I don't
bringing it
know
up.
all
You
that
like that.
shit. You
But
like
those
that.
are just platforms that everybody listens on. Believe it or not, it's a.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Follow us in all the socials. Come watch all of the podcast videos on our Patreon. Check you next time. Interest, challenges, and circumstances.
Yeah, like